Hello guys and welcome, it is ThatSrb2DUDE here today bringing you yet another Splatoon 2 video, which seems to be more of a questionnaire that my supporters ask me questions and I answer every single month. Now, we are going to be starting with the Edmund Dickinsons. He asks, what are my long-term plans when it comes to my team Ghost Gaming / Team Olive? And I mean, to speak for all of us, it's just being the best team that we can possibly be, obviously. I mean, long term, of course. And just to be able to grow the community as much as we possibly can, which is one of our main goals, as well as trying to win every tournament that we can possibly do. Of course, things like this don't obviously like last forever, but you know, we're basically just trying to make the most of it. As I asked, how do you keep Splatoon fresh and avoid feeling burnt out with the game? Now, for me personally, what I normally do is just play a bunch of different weapons. Is why also, I guess another thing why I always stress it, just to play as many types of different weapons as you don't make yourself play, I guess, the same weapon or feel like you have to main certain weapon or anything like that. Because when you play all kinds of weapons, you know, there's just so much more stuff to learn. It's just like, if you really have the drive to actually just get better at everything, then it's going to be a little while till you actually feel burnt out. And the thing that's hard about feeling burnt out is because, of course, if there's another game coming out too, and you're still trying to learn everything that you can actually find and learn from the, I guess, the previous game, there is only just more fuel added to the fire, basically. B Poppy asked, congratulations, dude. Nagami has given you the opportunity to work on Splatoon 3 that is currently in development. You are in charge of making the new specials in that game, and what would they be? If you have no idea what to make, you may also bring back specials from the other two games. Now, in my opinion of, like, I guess, terms of weapons, like, when I think of Splatoon 3, I think of, like, a variety of different things. I have a video coming out soon about literally everything to do with what I think Splatoon 3, if there is going to be one, we might see in that game. But of course, I'm going to leave, I guess, majority of that stuff for that video. But to answer this question, I'll just say, let me stick with the specials part. If I was in charge of doing the specials, it would either be, of course, completely new specials or take the best from, like, Splatoon 1 and Splatoon 2 as well. So, like, I guess in terms of specials, I think we should bring back Inkzuka, take away Inkjet, like, just get rid of Inkjet, just keep Inkzuka, and just have that as, like, the main super powerful Slayer, I guess, weapon like that. Bring back Inkstrike, keep Tentamissiles though, keep Baller and Armor, remove Stingray, bring back Killer Whale, and you can also bring back Booyah Bomb and, you know, what's the other one called? Ultra Stamp, the hammer thing. Of course, all bomb rushes are going to stay in the game. If I was in charge, I mean, there's no real reason to actually remove them because they're not, like, too powerful or not powerful, however you want to call it. With specials, I think that will be my lineup. Shazan asked, if you were to bring back something from Splatoon 1, be it how a main works, how a sub-weapon was before a particular nerf, or a gear ability, what would you bring back? Honestly, I'll bring back the, like, run speed, because for run speed in this game is just so slow, and, like, a lot of people used to use it for definitely, like, I guess your 10 attack or really any type of weapon. And run speed in Splatoon 1 was so much stronger, and it wasn't even a thing where it was just overpowered. It was just much more effective. So that's just one thing I think they should actually bring back. Just make run speed great again, like, to the same standard of how Splatoon 1 was. Lucky Me asks, do you have a different strategy on each map, or do you have the main strategy on all maps? If you do, what is the strategy and how do you optimally use it? Now, of course, every single map mode combination has their own different types of strategy, and then, you know, it takes quite a bit to really, like, understand every single map since there's hundreds of different combinations, which is insane. But I guess one thing, especially in solo, of what I try to go for is usually just making sure that you take 2 people down and then you push up after the 2 people have been already taken down. I mean, something I stress time and time again, but I definitely try to ride this, whether it be solo or even competitive, because sometimes it does have that same type of relevance in that type of setting. So I guess with that, I'll just say that, honestly. Stardust asks, how do you keep hanging on to your projects and dreams? How do you keep holding on to them despite all the troubles that may come in the real life? I mean, other than just continuing to work to make those dreams come true. I mean, honestly, it's just non-stop work, honestly. You know, you gotta work hard in this world, and, you know, if you want to make things come true, you just gotta go first, do it, like, make a start first, and then, you know, if it picks up, just continue to, you know, see where it goes. Caliph asks, alright, do you think combat needs benefits from another perk? You think main power could be pretty good for it? Personally, I don't really think combat needs any more perks. I mean, I think it's perfectly fine. There's no need for it to be buffed or nerfed at this point in time, so comeback is completely fine. Drift asks, what do you think of main power up and how it changed in the game since its introduction, if at all? Do you think it significantly shook the balance? I mean, at this point, with longer range weapons that really benefit it, like the Splattershot Pro, the H3, and the ballpoint when it used to be, and also the all dualies in the game, you know, it kind of did shake the balance of things. As you see, Ken's Splattershot Pros are now running wild. I mean, of course, I actually don't really feel like it's the main power-up that made it like that powerful of a weapon. I mean, of course, main power-up does help it a bunch, but I feel like it's just the introduction of like Booyah Bomb that really made the weapons like the Kensa Pro really strong. And even the H3 Nozzle Nose, like people can use it more aggressively since main power-up can allow it the, I guess, the potential of a 2-shot. But other than that, that's pretty much it. I did also say dualies, and the thing is that they nerfed them, where beforehand you can just a little bit of main power up, and it had 3-shot potential, which was completely stupid. It was basically too powerful. Aiden asks, what do you think are the worst weapons in Splatoon 2, and what other games do you plan to do for the future besides the Splatoon series? I mean, for my YouTube channel, I don't really have any more plans of doing any other sorts of games. I mean, if I did, then I'd probably stream that type of game, and then of course put it onto my second channel, which is the ThatSrb2DUDE streams. So all kinds of, I guess, different content, whether it be Splatoon or a different type of game, you would find on that one. But on my channel, the ThatSrb2DUDE, I mean, I don't see myself changing from Splatoon anytime soon, unless I get into another game that I really want to like push off and show you guys that, hey, this game's pretty cool. Sky Guys asks, what is my least favorite Splatoon 1 and Splatoon 2 meta and why? I mean, currently, I got to say the one that we're currently in now for Splatoon 2, where it's just, there's just a rise in just Kensa everything. The Kensa Slushy Machine's still stupidly strong, they should be nerfed. Ballers are still really strong. I mean, it's just so hard to really take any of them down, so I feel like that's, I guess, one of a big problem. So basically for Splatoon 2, the meta that we're currently in now, I'm not a fan of. Splatoon 1, it was kind of harder to say. I mean, probably when Elite was like stupid strong, where you could charge to its full range like much faster than when a splatter scope would kill. So, but other than that, in terms of like other metas in Splatoon 1, it had a pretty okay meta. I mean, despite, I guess, quick respawn being absolutely annoying. Like, honestly, if they just switched it to the quick respawn that we have now, I mean, I think that'll be completely fine. But yeah, those are my opinions of, I guess, my least favorite metas. Jago asks, been feeling burnt out on video games and just everything gaming recently. Do you have any advice in how I could avoid that in the future? Well, the thing is, when it comes to burnout, personally, when I think if you're feeling, I guess, too burnout on something, you need to do something else. Like, if you're just playing video games and you're not doing anything else, like maybe do something outside or go to the gym or, you know, do something else that's not gaming. Otherwise, you will feel burnt out. You gotta, I guess, add some sort of variety into your life. Dollyman asks, since you're a content creator, I can imagine that you have a lot of video footage and projects. How do you keep that all organized? Well, personally, I'm not the most organized person when it comes to things that are on my computer. Like, things are just kind of everywhere in the folder. I mean, I have a good idea where, I guess, the majority of my stuff is, but when it comes to, you know, finding the right clips and all that, it's just, it all just goes into one folder and, you know, I just kind of pick it out from the lot. When it comes to doing like a certain project, I have actually my own private Discord channel just to show like a list of what video I can do next or what videos I'm going to do next and all that type of stuff. So, you know, that just keeps me, I guess, a little bit more organized, and there's basically like 300 different ideas of like videos that I can go off if I want to do it. So, you know, when it comes to making a video, really, it's just I have to always feel like I want to do it. So like I just jot down a bunch of ideas, and when I feel like I want to do something, I just go ahead with the idea, make the video, and then I call it a day. Alexandra Sketched asks, what's my favorite animated movie? So I guess the recent animated movie that I've watched, which was pretty cool, was the Dragon Ball Z Broly movie. Like, that was sick. Like, I mean, I've watched Dragon Ball Z like a lot more when I was like younger, of course, but you know, watching that was pretty cool. Lots of fighting, lots of Kamehamehas and all that. So I guess at this point in time, I would say that would be my favorite. Sanji asks, if you were to create a new weapon/weapon class, what properties would it have? Anything special that would have to make it stand out? I mean, it's kind of hard to really say since they kind of done like everything. I mean, I guess maybe, I don't know, a super long-range 8-3 nozzle node. Call it the N3 nozzle nose. I don't know. What? Just like a burst shot weapon that's like elite range for whatever reason. So, I mean, I don't know. The thing about it is that it would have to have like a super slow fire rate just to account for it being, of course, a 3-shot kill from that type of range. So. John asked, which map that is not returning from Splatoon 1 are you most upset about, if any at all? I would have to say Museum d'Alfonso. I think that was a really cool map. I just remember, I guess, the memes from Splatoon 1 where museum zones would be literally in every single rotation all the time. It'll just, I don't know, I thought that was pretty funny, but I would say that map in particular. Dolphin Search asks, would you want a third kit for every weapon in Splatoon 2? And when's the Smash Ultimate stream? Now, to answer the second question, first of all, the Smash Ultimate stream's not happening because I kind of archived my Smash Ultimate onto my Switch because I did it for Tetris 99, which I am now rank 60. I have like played this game a little too much and I'm addicted to it, but for the answer to the first one, would I like a third kit of every single weapon? Honestly, yeah. I think it would be really cool to have, you know, a third variant for all weapons. Just to have a little bit of diversity for everything. So, you know, I thought that would be pretty cool. Matai asks, if you can remove one weapon from Splatoon 2, what would it be? The sloshing machine. Specifically, the Kensa sloshing machine. And yeah, that would be all. Miss Kobayashi asks, what map in Splatoon 2 would you like to have a redesign? Maps that haven't got a redesign yet, and why? Honestly, Kelp Dome. I mean, they had a slight redesign of some areas, but I feel like they should just completely redo the entire thing. Like, I hate having to go into the middle. It's so awkward. Like, Splat Zones is still even awkward. The ramp didn't change much other than, hey, it's a ramp now. Like, getting back into the zone is just awkward. Tower control is still horrible. I just really don't like Kelp Dome, so honestly, I feel like they should just kind of like, not remove the map, but just redo the entire thing. Next Break asked, are you looking forward to the Detective Pikachu movie? And honestly, yeah, I mean, the trailers look interesting. Like, I'm looking forward to see what it's all about. But yeah, I definitely think it's going to be a decent movie. And the last question is coming from Webster. And he asked, I was wondering how many days you guys are training with Ghost Gaming throughout the week, and how long does the trainings normally take? Also, do you guys consider yourself friends in GG, and do you play fun games together without intent of it being training? So I guess with Ghost, we scrim quite a bit. I mean, of course, we have like our own timetable of when we are available, and the majority of days, of course, we are available. So we could be available maybe at like, I don't know, 5 or 6 p.m. my time, and then we'll go on like 5 to 6 hours straight, just scrimming of whatever we're doing until night, and then, you know, rinse and repeat, do the exact same thing on the next days that we are available. So usually we are pretty much available like 7 days a week. I mean, of course, there's going to be that one odd day where one person is not going to be available, but, you know, the majority of the time we're always, you know, playing the game, scrimming and all that type of stuff, because we want to keep our tip-top shape and all that. So, and consider ourselves as friends, of course. The majority of us has actually been teaming for quite some time. I mean, I think me and Sandal actually have been teaming almost for 3 years. It's actually coming up to that. It's going to be that, like, I guess the middle of April. So, you know, and Soren and Urza, I mean, of course, Urza's kind of, I guess, new, and also Brian also being new to the team. But, you know, I've been teaming with Soren, of course, for like a year or so. So, you know, I feel like you're kind of... honestly, I do feel like you kind of have to kind of be friends, team with people that long. So, we do have some fun games sometimes. Like, sometimes we also do, like, in-house YouTuber sniping, whatever. Sometimes it's a 2v2 thing that we normally do sometimes, but of course not all the time because, you know, we gotta scrim, we gotta practice, we gotta get good and all that. So. Okay. I think I've got through every single question because there were actually quite a few of them this time around. So thank you very much to all my supporters, Twitch subscribers, Patreon supporters, and YouTube members, whichever. Hope you guys have enjoyed this Q&A. I hope you guys enjoyed me talking for however much time, and yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video in general. So please, if you did, please like, favorite, comment, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Follow me on Twitter and Twitch, both in the description below. Do both if you're feeling generous. Make sure to hit the bell notification button in the description below. That is not clearly the description because it's next to my subscription button, and it will notify you guys whenever I do stream and whenever, you know, I do upload a video. So just to let you guys know that bell is very, very important. So with all that being said, I hope you guys have enjoyed this video, and you know, just do everything I just said, and we'll have a good time. So that's all I gotta say. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I shall see you guys in a future one.